we're having another comic book day session. Okay, so still working on Superior. So we're gonna jump right back in on page 17. And okay, let's get this going. So I got the rough sketch of page 17 already laid out. It's got 4 panels on this page, but I think I'm gonna add 2 more panels to help transition better into the next page, which I'll go over that on the next comic book day. So, all right. So first thing we're gonna do is lay out the panels. So with this book here with Superior, I decided to make it more like an outer space epic adventure. So the premise of this book is he's been woken, or he got woken up like 100 years, or maybe it might even go as much as 1,000 years later than he was supposed to be woken up. So he's got certain let's say, what do you want to call them, guards or overseers, people who oversee his incubation time. Because he's a royal blood. He's a Norian royalty. He's a royal blood. So what happens is the Norans, the Norans royalty, they get sent out across the universe. Each sun get a designated part of space, and they get sent out. And in the process of them getting sent out, they have 100. Let's say they overseers, but I'm gonna come up with the name. I haven't thought of the name we'll call them. Let's say, like how Black Panther has the female guards and stuff like that. So that's what these would be, like his royal guards, but they more than guards. They like governors. They supposed to oversee the process of him, the colonization of the planet North. Because what was supposed to happen was they were supposed to oversee the planet being colonized, as far as the cities built, and the people, society and culture set up before they awaken the royalty. Because when he gets woken up, he's not getting woken up to a city that's getting built. Everything's supposed to be up and running when the royalties are woken from their slumber. And that's how they've been doing it for centuries. And so in the process of that happening, something happened. The 100 encountered the Waxans, the Waxtonians. And the Waxtonians are an adversary race that are like the scourge of the universe. And so they actually tried to conquer the planet North before it got set up. They was trying to overtake North. So what happened was the 100 got in the battle with the 100 got in the battle with the Waxtonians, and in the process, Superior never got woken. That's all I'm gonna tell you about the story. So now you have a well-rested Norian royalty woken from his slumber. Okay, so something like that, and then his cape is like all over the place. I don't know, cape might be kind of played out, but you know, I'm still doing capes. Well, his cape is more like you know how you wear the thing that covers you, like when you're in the desert and stuff. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, the country and city part of me mixed together sometimes, and I turn country in the middle of talking. Speaking of country, I would just like to give a big shout out and thanks to my cousin Roberta and Lamont for supporting my comic books. In case y'all don't know and stuff, I got 2 comic books. Nor Comics got 2 comics out. I'm putting too much detail in it. It's supposed to be just a quick. Got 2 books out, and he got laser beams, freaking laser beams shooting out his eyes. I got 2 books out, completed. I got printed up by Morris Comics. Find them to have the cheapest price far as per book, and they do good quality work far as I'm concerned. I mean, I think they do. I mean, I like what I got from them. Yeah, so I might draw this out and see what I like from this compared from what I did on the other page. But anyways, so on the second panel, we got the laser beams. His eye beams. And the path of destruction that they leaving behind after he used them. So this panel, you got a lot of exploding. I'm gonna have to get some more reference. Once I come up with a design that I like for space. The X's represent like space. I'm gonna throw some. I think in this panel I'm gonna show the space station, the space city. It's almost like a mechanical planet out here. But this is the Waxans. They travel through space like this. This is what they use as their main mothership to orchestrate attacks on planets when they try to conquer planets. And yeah, so we got some destruction going on here. Because if you remember from the previous page, they sent out some attack ships and stuff. They sent out a squadron of fighter pilots and stuff to confront him. The captain of the ship, he took note from the look of what he was looking at. He deemed him to be a royal Norian, and he knows how almost indestructible they are. So he almost knew that that squadron of ships wasn't going to be enough. Okay, so on this panel, we just, in the next couple panels, you know, it just Superior exhibiting his might, and he's destroying the fleet. And I know it just seems like he's just destroying it with what's name, but once I start putting the dialogue and stuff in there, you'll get an idea about what's going on and why he's destroying, you know, this fleet. Okay, let's see. Then I had his leg out like that. And this leg down, going down, this feet out like that. It's simple. You know, simple classic, probably like a Superman-like pose and stuff. Don't pay no mind to these shaky lines. Some of these lines are a little shaky. It's all right. All that'll get fixed in the ink layer. Right now, we just want to lay down the image of what's going to be going on. So this is him. What the heck? This is Superior. This is Superior laying a little waste to the squadron of ships. So, you know, of course, we're gonna have like some boom and sound effect words, but of course, this is more debris from him destroying. We can have it. And let's see. The next panel, we hit it with the Superman pose, classic, you know, the two-fisted pose. Two-fisted Superman pose. Let's see. Okay. Go like that in his chest. And do I want to put feet out? Maybe I'll do some feet. And you know, he's flying. When you're flying real fast and you got a cape, I would expect the cape to be like real tight. So I'm gonna hit it almost like a triangle, because he's moving so fast that the cape is like snapped back like in a triangle almost, because it's how fast he's moving. So of course we're gonna have more debris from another ship. Yep. So, all right. So there we go on that. All right. Yeah, like that, like that. Okay, now, see, this is what I got sketched out. So that was supposed to be the last panel on it, but I decided to add 2 more panels. See, what it is when I had the big fight in conclusion at the end of this book, my daughter was like, because I wanted to leave it like a little mystery. I mean, we'll go over that once I get to that last page and start roughing it in, and then I'll talk about it a little more. But she was like, "Nah, you gotta give me more, Dad, because that's not what's like." Because like sometimes when I'm drawing, and see, I throw stuff at my daughter, and she usually let me know like, "Yeah, that's good." Like, "Oh no, something's missing" or something like that, to help me with my sequential art. And like with my wife, she helps me more like with my wording and stuff. Because sometimes when I'm writing, it's in my head, but when I go to write it, I skip words and leave words out and stuff like that. And usually I let my wife read over my script and stuff like that, or my book and stuff before, I send it off to try to get it printed. So she'll help correct me on my grammar and stuff like that. Or if I say something, if I put something in there and she don't like the way it's said or whatever, she'll be like, "Oh, you can say that different, or you should say it like this or that." And yeah, so that's how they help me out a lot that way. So, yep, that's how they support me with my comic books. Try to help me get more professional. Not that I'm saying I'm Marvel or anything, but I think the more and more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay, so let me see what I have. Oh, okay, I remember on this panel. So this panel, I wanted to draw. Let's go back a little further. I wanted to draw like a cool scene, like the shit. Let's say the shit like this. Yeah, so your man is out here wreaking havoc on these ships. So this panel, with his Superman pose, this is gonna be a basic little draw, and he moving so fast. He like went right through the ship. He's like, tearing through these ships like they tissue paper. I don't know, I might do him in silhouette when I do this, or I might just draw him out and just shrink it down. That's the beauty of digital art. You can be small and get as detailed as you want. Yeah, so he tears right through this shit, and he like right through the middle. So I want to give a shot where you actually see him going barreling through the ship. Alright, yeah, so his hands out front like Superman classic. Here a little bit of there. Dreadlocks. Yeah, something like that. Let's see, look his chest out. Alright. So that's that page. Then you're gonna have space explosion. And I think I want to give a little hint of the city, Space City in the background. And it's going to be like some ships, still some more ships, still trying to attack them. So might get, laser firing everywhere. Yeah. And then you're going to have debris from the other ships you just destroyed. Yeah, something like that. Okay, on this next panel, the last panel, all right, this next panel right here is going to set up the next page. So, all right, we go back to the Superman pose. Let me see, how big is that? How big is that? Yeah, let's walk around and see this. Okay, he hit the Superman pose again. This time he do the one fist back pose. Knee down, knee out. Yeah, there we go. I'm happy with that. Of course, and then we got the tight cape again. Little big. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see, shoulder, head. So, and another thing about him, he don't wear no shoes now. He barefooted. He's a superior being. He don't need no shoes, boots, and all that stuff. It's royalty. He wasn't even. Now you gotta read the book once I finish the book. But anyways. Yeah, so this scene, like I said, this panel sets up the next page. Another thing I realized about this book, I have a lot of splash pages on this book. Because I ain't gonna say I grew up, but I really got real hardcore into comic books during the Image era. And if you as old as me and you collect the comic books, you know what that means. And a lot of people talk about Rob Liefeld and stuff, about how bad of an artist he was and stuff, and like people don't see what people saw in him and stuff like that. But like I said, I understand, because that Image era, that as an artist and a person that's an artist and not as much of a storyteller as I am an artist, Rob Liefeld made you feel like, okay, you got a chance to be out there in the comic book world being an artist. Make comic books more about art than story. I know that sounds crazy, but as an artist, that was great for you. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to draw more than the story part. So that's why Rob Liefeld got real popular, if you ask me. Okay, so this, alright, so like as you can see here, yeah, so we're gonna have space out here. I wanna really like jazz it up with like planets and that space scene in the background. This right here, yes, it's supposed to be like the front of the ship. That, and and plus I gotta leave wreckage out here, like debris. Maybe like some actual bodies floating. If you can make it out. I don't know, maybe not. But we're gonna be some wreckage and debris all out there. So yeah, so that's page 17, right? Same here, space and stars and I think no, because you wouldn't see that from where the blast coming from. I don't know why I keep popping it up. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe this planet you might see the shit. Alright, so that's page 17 in the books. So we take a good look at that. So first panel, you get a little I-beam action going on. Second panel, you see some of the destruction from the I-beams. Third panel, a little more smash and, destruction. And of course, it'll be some dialogue. And then we get the little Superman surge here. Actually, he's flying through craft too. He's like zipping around real fast out there. And in this panel, you actually going to get to see him actually, the effects of him going through the ship, like the ship is imploding as he goes through it. This is same more. He's like on a rampage and destruction. Yep. So, and this is the page that's. Let me see. I hope I got that right. Yeah, I believe so. For the next page, you see. Yes, it is. So this leads into the next page. So, all right. That's it. That's page 17 in the books. We got 7 more pages to go. 17, yes, 24 pages. 7 more pages to go, and then we can start. We're gonna letter it first. Go through the whole book, lettering. I guess we'll start from page 1. And I think I got the dialogue on page 1 already. So we'll start page 2 and start putting the dialogue in, and then we'll go to page 3 until we finish the whole book again. and then we'll go back and ink it. But with the dialogue, I might do more than one page at a time per video. Anyways, that's it, guys. You know, follow me and keep up with the next pages. I mean, you're getting sneak peeks at the book before, you know, I even get it printed out. You know, you'll get an idea of what's going on. You still would have to go back and read it with the dialogue. Well, thanks a lot. See you on the next one.